a sulcus there that is go through in through. So this is would be your what?
Lateral.
No, what sulcus
Central.
is that? Central sulcus.
Central
See that?
sulcus.
It cannot be this one. It's very small. It cannot be this one because it's not through in through. Okay, so this is your central sulcus. Everything in front is, everything behind is
Occipital lobe.
parietal.
Parietal lobe.
The occipital is just here, the tip here. Okay, so right in front of the central sulcus is the precentral gyrus or precentral gyrus.
Precentral gyrus.
Right behind it is the postcentral gyrus. Okay. What's that?
Temporal lobe.
No, this one. Sulcus. What sulcus is this?
Transverse.
No. Sulcus. What sulcus?
Oh, that.
This is the central sulcus. How about this one? Lateral sulcus. Transverse fissure is this one, separating the cerebrum from the cerebellum. Clear? Transverse fissure is separating the cerebellum from the cerebrum. There are only two fissures, right? Transverse fissure and longitudinal fissure, or sagittal fissure. Okay? Then you have your central sulcus. Just in front of the central sulcus, this gyrus is your precentral gyrus, which is the center for motors, precentral. Just behind it is the gyrus that is postcentral gyrus, which is the center of sensory. But everything in front of the central sulcus is frontal. This one is parietal. The one on the tip on the back is occipital. Lateral sulcus. This is your temporal. If you open the lip, the insula is somewhere there. Okay. So any other thing here that we can identify? No more. Of course, cerebellum. I didn't put the anterior and posterior. All I put there is cerebellar hemisphere only.
Okay.
The vermis is the one in the middle. And this is your flocculonodular. See that there? Which is for hearing and equilibrium. I'm sorry, balance and equilibrium, not hearing. Okay? Cranial lobe number 1. I didn't think I put cranial lobe number 1. This is your pons. I put pons there, right?
Yep.
Medulla. Okay? Corpus callosum. Okay? Cerebral aqueduct of Sylvius. I would use the other one, this one. If I want to show the ventricles, I would use this. Okay? The lateral ventricle, all of these are lateral ventricle. The C-shape, the anterior part is close to each other, separated only by a membrane called what? That's correct. Septum pellucidum. Okay? There is only thin membrane here that separates the two lateral ventricle, and that is your septum pellucidum. All of these are your third ventricle. Okay? And your fourth ventricle. Number fourth ventricle. So connects the third to the fourth is your cerebral aqueduct. And connect the third to the lateral is your Monroe. There are two because there are two lateral. Clear? Okay? That's complete, right?
Yep.
What else?
And then we have the spinal cord model.
Oh, spinal cord model, okay. The tip of the spinal cord, that is to say cone, is conus medullaris. And then of course, the tip of that, a fine fiber that is connected to the coccyx would be your filum terminale, this one. Now, if I put a bracket there, enclosing all those fibers coming out from the tip of the spinal cord, that would be your cauda equina. Okay? These are made up of several fibers that are coming out from the conus medullaris. So I'll put there a bracket, just like an enclosure. That would represent your cauda equina. Clear? And here, of course, this is your back, this is your front, right? This is your anterior horn, posterior horn, lateral horn. You have a lateral horn here, so this is a thoracic level. Okay. Posterior, median,
Sulcus.
anterior, median,
Fissure.
fissure, because fissure is deeper than the sulcus. What else? No more.
Superior sagittal fissure.
Superior sagittal fissure of the brain.
Oh, it's he talked
This
about
one,
it.
or the longitudinal fissure
Oh yeah.
are the same. The superior sagittal longitudinal fissure is this one, dividing the brain into the right and left.
And longitudinal fissure.
The what?
The longitudinal fissure.
They are the same.
Same,
okay.
They are the same. Longitudinal fissure or superior sagittal fissure are the same.
Okay.
Clear?
Gray matter, white matter.
Of course, this is your everything here. Every white horn, gray horn, anterior gray horn, posterior gray horn, lateral horn are all gray matter. The white matter are this.
And the last two are the central canal and spinal cord.
Of course, this one.
The central thing. There you go.
And encircling the central canal, which is a gray matter, that is your
Gray commission.
gray commissure. Okay? It might be an anterior commissure that is in front of the anterior of the central canal. It would be a gray commissure that is posterior commissure if it is at the back or posterior to the central canal. Clear? Okay? Of course, I will also include the different chart for the practical test and the